Hey guys, Tightrope here, bring you a tour today. We're on Outskirts. Playing today, spawning on the right is Jesulin with Wehrmacht. And select on the battle group. Pio, double Pio and 2 Grenadier start. Team out with him is Task Force X with Afrika Korps, who's gone for bursters and a Kratschützen. That means Italian combined arms, of course. On the left hand side is the LLNyang with US forces. Unselected. Staying with the engineer here. And Vic with the Brits. Going for an extra sapper into a dingo. Let's have a look at the ranks. Got them up on the other screen. Jesulin 24. Task Force X. Is that the right name? Yeah, it is. 160. Vic is 68. And Nyang is 40. Good start to the action for the dingo. Finds this straight away. I want to cast this game because it felt like it's been so long since I've cast a match on this map. I feel like it's been months since I've cast a game on this map. Not really too familiar with the tactics on it. A machine gun coming up now for Jesulin after the Grenadier. He's got a run off. There's a flare up in the air. I think the flares are a bit misleading. Like the vision from them disappears quite a lot earlier than the animation. I believe I've noticed. I need to double check that. There's the machine gun. Shuts down the harass on the fuel. Oh, Kratschützen really tempting fate there. Bit of a tug of war. MG changing angles. Just suppressing as he gets around the corner, but we do have the rifleman coming in. Don't think I've seen him tick grenades on rifleman yet. Maybe he's on the other side. Push it a bit here. Taking a lot of damage actually. Surprised the Grenadiers didn't get closer faster. He merges in. He's going to stay on the field thanks to that merge. Early mortar here for Nyang. Only 2 riflemen so far.
Taking it personally.
2 mines up for Task Force X. Interesting. I wonder if the dingo spotted them back there. Does a very good vision range.
Enemy activity near
Versus
ammunition
meanwhile.
point. We've lost control of the sector.
Encroaching forwards. Got the machine gun over there for Vic. Jesulin on the charge now. No healing back here for the allies. Yet.
They pushed us off a sector.
Dingo coming in from the side here.
Commander, ISC upgrades done.
Okay, now it's mines for Vic. Wonder if he's going to spot those. Or if he's going to run into those Afrika Korps mines. Captain, so it means Infantry Support Center for Nyang. I was actually thinking as well, this might be one of the last casts, one of the last couple casts I do with this replay overview. If the new one's a good one, hopefully I won't have to use this anymore.
Riflemen are ready.
It's a bit of a shower thought. Press through the middle of the map now, Task Force.
Automatic rifles will be distributed imminently.
Checking around for other battle group lock-ins, nothing so far. Oh, I don't know if my volumes are correct. accidentally reset all my volume levels. Hopefully they're not too far off. For code. Let's reset all my code volume levels.
Territory sector lost!
We're getting very low.
MG-34 en route, standing by.
Drops the RE. Forces the retreats. Still on this side for Jesulin. 6 minutes is a good timing for one. I think it is a little bit loud, right? I'll turn it down a little bit. Let's try that out.
We have vehicles available in reserve. Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz is on the field. Enemy forces have captured a victory point. Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Oh, no retreat from the scouts. Oh, I spoke too soon, but they still died. Got a mid-tank coming up between the two bases.
All victory points are under enemy control.
Pretty
We
well
must
placed.
act.
Could have been a little bit further across, but decent. Bars on line for Yang, which the Jesulin, you kind of like to see it because you know, okay, I'm not going to be up against the Greyhound for the next, like, say 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, so be really aggressive with the Stimmel. Don't worry about too much about positioning on it or building an AT gun or anything like that.
Panzerjäger, anti-vehicle infantry available.
The LEIG for task force has got some Panzerjägers as well. LEIG doing some pretty big damage. Oh, we see these mines go off, finally. Those are the Afrika mines. And we do have an AT gun for Vic. Doesn't look like Task Force X is really planning to use a light vehicle though. Well, we use them in combat. I suppose he's got 2 light vehicles, but they're not anything that's going to threaten. Look at this, brings up the sweepers just in time. Well, the Humber's about to run into the 2 mines. I do think he saw one of them being planted by the bingo earlier. Good idea there from Jesulin, trying to smoke the machine gun to safety, but doesn't work, gets decrewed, gonna get stolen. Trying to rush in there with the sprint snare combo. Combat half-tracks coming online for Task Force X. And usually you kind of go like one way or the other, right? You go combat half-tracks to get the mortar half-tracks. And then you don't really need the LEIG as much. Or you go combat half-tracks early and use the 250/9. Not too common to see LEIG plus mortar half-track combo. From that grenade. Jesulin having some trouble on his side of the map. He's got the P-Guns coming online now though. Still doesn't have the Insta Vet 1 training on them, however. Very, very close call for the Crutchison. It does survive. Machine gun setting up out the back there as well now. Looks like Jesulin putting healing between the 2 bases himself. Need to bring that back a couple range. Not quite in healing range, has to move his squads across. He's a Co-2 veteran, he's capable of that micro.
Clean yourselves up.
Interesting idea, driving real close to the combat engineer since they can't AT grenade him, but they can satchel him. Jesulin's paying attention though. I Nice little trick to check if your opponent's paying attention.
Victory point
Especially if playing it on me. Your input delay's horrible. I have trouble dodging those sometimes. We'll be honest. Alright, Vic's got the bishop coming in here.
They are hammering us. The enemy is winning.
Okay, the VP situation's basically even. Calm down, announcer.
Where the hell did they come from?
We have defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Okay, got 6-man subsidiary.
They're okay. Just start firing.
Machine gun, of course, stolen, turned against Jesulin, certainly making his life hard on this side of the map. Sprinting into snares coming through. Could be real fast, and he is with that Stummel pulling back. He's going for a mortar now to help deal with that machine gun. More Task Force X. Camping quite a lot of units close to the middle of the map. So he's not going to be able to win fights on the edge at the moment. Oh, that's a big bishop shot. Excellent. Let's get out of there. Clears up again. The Humber's going to look for somewhere else to attack away from the Panzerjägers. Good dodging with the machine gun. Might get some more value out of it thanks to that. LEIG turned over to this side. Get some decent shots on as well. Jesulin maybe is coming out of his base not fully healed. He needs to micro himself across to that bunker. He needs to get in that habit. Energy very low. Maybe if he chased with the Grenadiers towards this path, a couple extra bullets in, he might have got it there. Strong getting some nasty hits there.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Yeah, rather than biting off more than they can chew there. Now Strum will go and try wipe them on retreat. Got a hit on them, but it's pretty hard to land these kind of shots. Drop the model. Decent. It's good practice though, you know. If you never try, you're never going to get better at it. Okay, Brader's coming online now for Task Force X. Still, we can see Yang hasn't locked into anything. British armoured for Vic. To the armour.
Territory lost. Anti-tank team on the field.
We're taking fire.
Most of the riflemen now equipped with double bars, only one of them isn't.
Enemy movement near victory point.
Sprinting in for the snare, but Jesulin's too fast. Get one, saw that grenade coming, able to dodge. Thought maybe he'd run the Grenadiers down here like early to try and merge in. Looks like he's running there now, but took the long way around, took a lot of damage with the Grenadiers on the way through. Not ideal. Flame up here, squad inside the building, gotta be careful.
We must act.
Definitely feel. Oh, they're getting roasted here. Very durable, very hard to force away. Flamer definitely helping out a lot. Here we go, first medium tank, Panzer III on this side. Humber saw it coming. A little bit of a late retreat there. He's going to be alright. AT gun already quite low from the LEIG fire. Backing away. Now we've got a US AT gun for Nyang. Did he build a motor pool just to make that? Wow. Just build an AT gun, huh? Infantry so late as well. He could have just spat out a Sherman or some other tank at this stage. Does feel like the resource control has been pretty close to even, with players, or both teams rather, having pretty even split on these edge medium fuel points. Pretty standardized lines, not too many cutoffs or anything.
Rifles reinforced. Where the hell did they come from?
Defend our victory point. We're
Okay, some
losing it.
Stormtrooper now for Jesulin.
The enemy has the advantage here.
He's gone for 2 mortar half tracks eventually, as well as the LEIG. Quite a lot of indirect. So he's got tank smoke as well.
We can't take losses like this!
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Salieri taking losses! Territory captured!
I think if I was Task Force X, no more priorities, maybe like trying to knock out this Humber, trying to find a window to kill it.
Victory point under enemy
Trying to
control.
use it to bleed infantry is typically not that effective, especially if you don't have a machine gun buff from armored support. Infantry's, you know, pretty medium against infantry.
Into position!
Exchanging grenades. Jesulin has to retreat. Hit machine gun dead in the middle. Yes, Humber. I mean, not Humber, Bishop. Decrewing it there. Oh, just squeaks off to the side of the machine gun's arc, but the Humber coming in to help. Late retreat from Nyang. Jesulin wants the captain wipe, and he gets it. He's going in for more. He's going in for the machine gun. He's going to get the decrew? No. Surprising. Oh, it must have been the damage cap, right? Oh no, I don't think that grenade doesn't have a damage cap. Don't know what it was. Do a Panzer IV out for Jesulin. Not a lot of players much more happy with the Brumbier, but Jesulin, he's a P4 man. You see it very frequently in his games. Definitely the P4 can allow you to do a lot more dynamic plays. Just flanks, out position, while still being solid in the anti-tank as well. Doesn't have that raw firepower against squads though, like the Brumbier does, or the ability to shrug off the AT gun hits. Tilda on the side for Vic now. Still got quite a lot of manpower in reserve as well, Vic.
This isn't good.
He's going to go for the Black Prince eventually. AT gun a little bit far back here for Vic. It's the Bishop.
Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders.
So already up to Vet 1. Pretty good. These Sturmos are so annoying. They can be so hard to kill if you haven't killed them by now.
Point is being overrun.
Constantly blasting your troops. Camping out on the edge now. Humber's heading out that way to stop it.
Point is in enemy hands. We've lost a
is where the P-Greens maybe start to outscale the Riflemen. Vet 2. I feel like maybe the Vet bonus is a little bit better than Riflemen, and we'll be able to see that soon as the enhanced veterancy descriptions come in. The next patch.
Rolling our training to all weapon teams.
He's on the charge here.
We're losing a victory point
I've
to
been
enemy
using
action.
forward on him, but not going to be that successful fighting light cover versus no cover. Least successful if the P4 comes up as well.
To the enemy.
The Bishop fire coming in from the side.
We have munitions ready to be used, Commander.
Straight through there. Does a bit of damage. Quite a lot of AT guns now for Vic and the foot guards. Definitely makes it hard for Task Force X to use the Panzer III aggressively. Getting a little bit aggressive here. His AT guns near. He's got a couple of mines up as well. Looks like what the Axis need right now is some kind of vision tool.
We're losing a victory point.
Really help the mortar half-tracks put some bleed on these AT guns.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Good reactions there from Task Force. Nice dodge on the big grenade.
Commander, we should utilize all manpower available to us.
Okay, let's see. Whiz-bang for Nyang. Picked up a second AT gun at some stage as well.
A fuel point.
Ooh, it's very low. Survives.
5 command points available. Acknowledge.
See where this whiz-bang goes.
Overrun. The enemy has it.
Wow, those are really high rockets. Why are they so high? Give Jesulin a bit more time to dodge. Brings in the anti-infantry loiter as well. Jesulin having to pull back. He invests into a Panther, which isn't going to help him against anything Nyang's doing. Might help him against that Matilda though. Maybe if we see the oh, he's going for a Panzer IV. Interesting.
Training complete. Our infantry
That's
will
full
be
column.
better prepared.
Maybe if we see the Black Prince as well. Maybe the Panther can get some moves happening on it. Still pretty close on the VPs. Does he have veteran squad leaders? Doesn't look like it. Does cause the bursters to fall off a bit if they don't have that receive damage bonus active. I think that's part of what makes Basilieri so potent. You know, that being able to vet up faster and that damage reduction. It feels like they are powerhouses kind of at this phase of the game when your opponent's squads are maybe only like vet 2, your squad's a vet 3. They retreat though for Task Force. Oh my goodness, he gets away. And he's actually got a crutch shot back here for vision. I didn't notice that. Did we rebuild that or we just keep that alive? Okay, Whizbang looks like it's ready to go again. He's got a barrage right here though. Jesulin's out of there fast. Didn't drop a single model. Two Panzers hidden across here, but the Brit AT guns are right there. Under pressure though from the flamer.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
Was there ripping in. AT gun pushing up. Bit of bishop fire back here. Hoping for the foot guard wipe.
Command points available.
Quite gonna get it.
Black Prince has been made available.
I think you can stun team weapons with stun grenades, right? Might have been worth trying to use one here. Oh, and he loses the P3. I think he's got smoke as well, doesn't he? Nuclear survivability package, yeah.
Has been destroyed.
Does decrew one of the AT guns for all that. But didn't wipe the foot guards. It was low, but not super low. Oh, Jesulin's making some moves. Oh my goodness. Just decrewed both AT guns over on this side. I'm trying to keep them decrewed. Looks like he's got the in-combat repairs going. Oh man! I'm pretty sure that bishop shot revealed the P4 in the fog. So he got an extra shot on there. Unfortunate for Jesulin. Oh, is he coming up to use the V1? Ouch. Recruits this with the rifleman. Does kill one AT gun and then driving away. Whizbang actually doing big damage to the Panther. We've got another AT gun up here. That goes down as well though. Jesulin's shooting it from the side. Gonna take engine damage from a mine and anti-tank grenade. And now it's very low, the Panther. Might be one shot here. Got very high frontal armor, of course. What? Oh, the Fusilieri came down from the side and got the decrew on it. That's huge for Jesulin. Exactly what he needed. He brings in the loiter now, though. No AA on the Axis side. What they can do about this? Just make sure your units are spread apart so the planes hopefully target only one unit, the other unit doesn't get caught.
Tank crew training completed.
He can kill off this AT gun again. He's still in a good spot. He comes forwards for it, but he misses. Guys are about to get blasted. Oh, not a clean hit. He's going to lose vision on it here. Misses again. No way. Oh my god, he grazes it. It's still alive. On an absolute pixel. Unbelievable. Maybe you could do with some smoke up in the middle for task force from those mortar half tracks. Help with this capping a bit. Oh no. Oh, that's a big wipe. Been going after the mortar. Look at the scatter and the angles of these rockets. They're all over the show. Does annihilate it though. Bishop fire coming in. And there's the Black Prince for Vic. The game's about to get way harder for the double Axis team. Okay, the Tiger is unlocked now though for Task Force X, so the big boys are about to go toe to toe here. He's coming up for a Vet 1 blast. He's getting some big hits with it. I think this is like a good map for it. Seems to be reasonably flat. That point blank blast is very prone to hitting the ground if there's terrain elevations. Usually if you try to do it from max range it just collides with the ground, but it seems to be good on this map. Which is why sometimes if you saw me use it, I would drive up to like almost point blank to use it, because it takes the terrain factor out of the equation. Just depends on the map and if it's safe to do so as well. Mine going off. Do we have a cache up here, by the way? Muni cache on the Allied team. Here we go, Black Prince v Tiger. Oh! Tiger is the superior first shot. Nice, do have a nice VP lead at this stage though. But Jesulin's making a tank push again. He's got 3 tanks together. And Nyang only has 1 AT gun there. Is getting completely swarmed. Snare. He needs to finish off this decruit AT. Okay, he takes double snares on the Panthers, so it takes a full-on engine crit. Oh, speaking of loiters, we've got a recon RD up. Looks like Task Force X pulling back. He gets stunned. Only partially stunned before the second dose of rockets comes through. He doesn't actually get fully blasted. And yeah, Jesulin has a big edge on his side of the map with all these tanks and very little to stop him. Just waiting for this loiter to time out before he makes his move, but he's got to get going because they're draining out on the VPs really fast on the Axis side right now. Okay. This is going to be the end of the squad. Yes. Nice pick up there, and he's looking for more. Versus... Oh, late retreats. Gets away with that one. Retreats early. Doesn't want to risk getting wiped. Here's the whiz bang again. Jesulin dodging. He can just go completely bananas on this side. Full charge, and here he goes. Nyang's already pulled back though. There's not that much for him to do. I suppose he could switch sides, go help his teammate though. He feels confident. Probably want to bring a sweeper up here if you're doing that, just in case there are any mines through this zone. And at the moment, it doesn't look like Jesulin has a sweeping squad nearby. He's got a squad over here. Doesn't have the sweeper upgrade, it looks like even. He's just in his base, and Jesulin is going to rotate now. Here he comes, going into the middle first. Beacon 2-on-1, you know, the Brit tanks not at full strength yet. Is that a second recon RD? Did he bring in another one? Is it still going? Did it last that long?
Our victory point is being overrun. France medium tanks are available.
Here the double P4s. A few solid hits.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
Raid flares are up.
Head home. Where the hell did they come from? Red tails reporting. Looks good enough for us. Get to it.
Nyang have a lot of training center upgrades. Yep. He's got, I think he might have all of them. Did he go... Oh, we've a tank depot. He might have gone for a skip and just gone for calling.
Enemy movement near victory point.
Calling Whizbanks. Another recon RD for Vic. He's still got loads of munis after that as well. Oh, is this not recon RD? This is like target them? What's it called? Designate targets. I have used this a few times. Did get nerfed, was it like 2 patches ago? Used to be pretty good before then. Jesulin can't afford to be losing control of the VP though in a situation like this. He needs to be dominating one VP and occasionally contesting the other. He cannot afford to lose one of them. The double bishops knocking out his AA super fast. Jesulin had had enough of those loiters. Tried to do something about them, but I don't think that AA is that good against planes.
75 points left.
Oh, speaker mines. There's one now this time around. Oh, this is disastrous for Jesulin. He runs right into 3 anti-tank guns. Oh, terrible. Artillery cover coming in though. It's getting some monster hits.
The enemy has our victory point now.
Need something up here to continue providing vision and pressure, ideally. Disastrous for Jesulin, runs into all the anti-tank guns. They're getting very low on VPs on the Axis side now. Does he have tungsten on the... Yeah, he does. Extra penetration on the Tiger helps a lot. Okay, he's decrewed one of the AT guns. He's missing it again though, and again and again. What is that? What is going on with that? Is it broken? Mounted correctly. Am I seeing that right?
The Bosch are pushing hard. We're down to 250 points.
Oh! Oh no! He took so long to kill that decrewed AT gun.
Commander, we should utilize all manpower available to us.
He's gonna lose his Panther here. Oh, that's disastrous for Jesulin. Absolute disaster.
Victory point belongs to the
What was that? How did it take so long to kill off a decrewed AT gun? How did he miss that many shots? It's unbelievable. Designate targets is up now. Okay, got a flak feeling on the field. Task Force X has had enough of these planes. Is having much more success than Jesulin, so Jesulin's there for some assist as well. Oh boy, where's this P4 going? Smoke! Oh, gets away with it. Strafing does solid damage. He had some follow-up. Like double mortar half-tracks. Usually in those situations, like a mortar half-track flame shot. Like really good against 2 clumped up AT guns like that. I don't think we've seen any of those used so far by Task Force X. Oh! He just hung in there with that burst, so he could have got the wipe, I think. Pushing back onto the VP again. Seems like both teams have kind of forgotten about this side, which is definitely good for the Axis. Jesulin has some time to rebuild. He's down to 50 population after that double P4 loss earlier. The Axis... Oh, the Allies trying to get another cash up, are they?
victory point under enemy control.
Black Prince. Really hard to force off. Up to Vet 2 now. Went for the faster vehicle Vet game, so vetting up real fast.
Hold all victory points.
Bishops again. Flares providing the long-range vision. Bishops providing the firepower. Designate targets up again. Kill off the decrewed AT. Spain going after the flak again. That's gone. So is another bishop.
The enemy has claimed a sector. Taking fire from a half-black. Nelly bugger.
Yeah, I mean that Black Prince is certainly looking a lot better against infantry after he its AoE got changed to, you know, like less right in the center, but more towards the edge. Does seem to be more potent overall.
Territory is being threatened. Commander, RAF Recce is in
And
your
Tiger's getting forced back here. Seems like Task Force is getting overwhelmed now.
Here we are.
Low on infantry. Goes for another P4 call-in.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Target's providing the vision. The AT gun's coming up behind this. He keeps forgetting to use smoke on his tanks as well. Vic has got 1,100 manpower after all this as well. That plane takes a really long time to shoot down, doesn't it? Recon planes do have more health though than attack planes. Both mortar half-tracks dead. I do think Task Force didn't make full enough use of these mortar half-tracks. These things are so good, man.
So the enemy has only
Because
50
the
points left.
regular barrage and the flame shot Vet 1 are on separate cooldowns, which can really help you against an enemy who's staying mobile. If you use your barrage, you can just switch over, pop a flame shot on them. Trade between those two options. Definitely Vic taking advantage of the vision from his recce sections and the designate targets to overwhelm Task Force
We
X.
shall prepare our light vehicle crews at once.
Jesulin switching over to a Brumbier now.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action. Panzer
Going for the base.
under attack.
It's a disrespectful move.
The enemy has
Using a
taken our
strafe.
territory.
Dodge from Vic though.
Their heavy assault gun is
Double
standing
P4 is
by.
trying to make a bit of a move, but they run right into the Black Prince and the AT guns. Where's the smoke? Oh, he doesn't have the munis for it this time round. After using that
25
strafe.
points left. Ability access for a limited
Okay,
time.
here we go. P4 coming in from the side. 3 AT guns here, and he doesn't have much support. He's going to have to do some creative driving to stay out of harm's way here. He's making a bit of a charge, though. The Brumbier's coming in as well. Nyang getting a bit overwhelmed. Loses one engineer, one AT gun. Here come the snares, though. Oh, that's just enough for an engine crit. Brumbier's in hopper shoot. Gets 2 AT guns. He's going for the cap right now. 14 points remaining on the Axis side. But the Bishop's coming onto this side. Is that double whiz bangs now? Oh, watch out, Peregrines. So inconsistent with the scatter patterns, though. They're crazy.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to
Killing off the AT guns. That target's up again. I believe that does make it easier to pin the enemy as well, right? Increasing the vulnerability to enemy fire. I'm pretty sure increases chances to pin, decreases their armor. Okay, both AT guns on that side destroyed now. And the bishops again. It's right on the capture flag there, so Bishop knew where to fire, was in vision of the enemy. Oh, and the rifle managed to squeak out a cap during that time. Wow. Disastrous for Jesulin. Good thing though, Task Force still over here, and nobody has remembered about this point for the last, like, 20 minutes. Completely forgotten about that far VP. Okay, Shatter there, will active on the Brumbier. Why isn't it shooting at all, by the way? It's bugged out or something? Bang fire rolling in. Smoke as well.
enemy ground forces.
He falls out the back there. Both tanks of Jesulin with engine damage. Double snares and a mine as well. Knocks it out. 14 points left. Brits capping in the middle. Another designate targets up. Vic just spamming that ability. I think is it 90 munitions? It's not too expensive. both of the Afrika Korps tanks extremely low here. Charging in confidently with the long range vision and with all the designate targets bonuses. And there goes the Tiger. And there goes the last hope of the Axis winning. And there we go. After that Tiger died, Axis throwing the towel. Fair enough. So, pretty even game for a good chunk of this match. But felt like the Allies started to squeak out a VP edge. Maybe Jesulin didn't have a strong enough hold on this point throughout a lot of that fighting. But then he took control. The first time Jesulin like decrewed 2 AT guns and really was in command on this side of the map. Made that first attack over here. Didn't really do too much, but was really shutting Nyang out of the match. So much so that he just sat in base waiting for more AT guns to build. But then the second time Jesulin tried to come across here, there was a mine down, 4 AT guns, and all the Brit tanks pointing in this direction. Both his P4s went down in the blink of an eye. And the Axis never really recovered from that point. It's so hard to keep this style of US play down. Feels like you have trouble bleeding the rifleman enough to matter. They've got all of those discounts running. I think that's what Jesulin was experiencing a bit here. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, those designate target planes were definitely keeping the Tiger in check, gave the Black Prince the edge in the head-to-head battle. But it felt like Task Force X just wasn't really contending with these AT guns well enough. Scouting out their location, maybe by poking forwards with the Tiger, already having your mortar half-tracks in position, pointing the right direction, ready to fire as soon as they reveal themselves, and then barraging them once they reveal. I don't think we ever saw a move like that, or any of those flame shots I was talking about, which I think would be a much better use of munitions than trying to use that strafe, which is relatively easy to dodge and quite expensive. And the strafe is like, even if it lands clean, it's only going to do about half health to the AT guns anyway. So unless you've got some other kind of follow-up, it just doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, the bishops, what happened to the second one? Did he lose one? Maybe one got killed at some stage. He definitely had 2, or maybe he traded it in even. Not sure. He's got a grunt on the field now, but it's definitely double bishops in one stage. They were doing massive damage, and that was also definitely helping Nyang on this side of the map against Jesulin, because quite a lot of the bishop barrages came across map, targeting Jesulin's side. But yeah, GG, well played by the Allies, grinding it out here in the late game. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.